Hello, everyone, and welcome to the thru Recovery Life podcast. My name is John A., and I am an alcoholic in West Palm Beach, Florida. My sobriety date is September 13th of 1982. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and hit the notifications button. You can recover very quickly in Alcoholics Anonymous by having the steps become a way of life for you sooner than later. And the topic for this episode of the podcast is relationships in the first year of sobriety and beyond. The unwritten rule in AA is no relationships in the first year of sobriety. And it's a very good suggestion for most people coming into Alcoholics Anonymous. But how about the people already married or in a relationship when they get sober? They have to learn how to manage that relationship along with their sobriety. What I suggest to people concerning relationships is not to let the other person become your sponsor or treat them like they are your sponsor. Don't let the other person have more importance than your sobriety. Recovery is hard work that requires a full-time commitment. You don't want to replace alcohol addiction with love addiction. And anything that you put before your recovery, you will probably lose and probably wind up drinking again. When I talk to single men and women, I suggest that they be upfront with the other person. If all you want is sex, you should let them know. Because there are plenty of men and women out there who are willing to have that type of relationship, nothing but a physical relationship. Don't pretend you're studying for the big book together when all you want to do is have sex with the other person. Just be upfront. And it is a good idea, however, to take time for yourself if you're single and newly sober. Focus on the steps, your sobriety, and focus on changing who you are. Become the person that you're seeking to be in a relationship with. There's nothing wrong with having friends of the opposite sex. Learn how to have a platonic relationship with the opposite sex. Many women and men many women come into AA thinking that all men want to have sex with them. And many men come into AA thinking that all women are sex objects. Many of us took hostages as opposed to having a relationship prior to coming into AA. And in early recovery, relationships are one of the leading causes of people drinking again. You will be going through many physical and psychological changes, so it's probably best to focus on your sobriety first. And unfortunately, many alcoholics have a long history of dysfunctional and destructive relationships. Many alcoholics didn't use good judgment in choosing a partner. Taking the time to get sober will allow you to develop better judgment and make better decisions. Too many people either didn't see the warning signs in the other person or chose to ignore them. Many alcoholics lower their standards when they were drinking. Working on yourself and getting sober will improve your self esteem and help you set standards and boundaries for a relationship. You don't want a 50-50 relationship. Think about that. 50-50 means that you and the other person are only putting in half the effort. If you're already in a relationship or want to start a new one, you want to give 100% and you want your partner to do the same. You want a 100-100 relationship where everyone is giving 100%. Also, learn to have friends of the same sex. Many women coming into AA not trusting other women. Many men come into AA and see other men as competition. Learn how to engage in social intercourse, how to interact socially with both the same sex and opposite sex. Many alcoholics needed liquid courage to converse with the opposite sex. It's going to take a little time and effort to interact without that liquid courage. The bottom line is that there are men and women who should not be in a relationship after 1 year or even 10 years because they haven't changed. And there are men and women who have successful relationships after only a month of sobriety. So nothing is set in stone, but the suggestions are there because of what we've seen or from previous experience. Thank you for listening to the Zuku Recovery Life podcast on relationships in the first year of sobriety and beyond. My name is John A., and I am an alcoholic in West Palm Beach, Florida. My sobriety date is September 13th, 1982. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so you can be notified when we upload new videos. Leave a comment and we will respond. If you like our message of recovery, please share our podcast site with others. Thank you. Have a great day. You never need to have a bad day, just bad moments.